1, 2, and we're recording. Right. Eesh. Let's get in here. Nice and easy. Ooh. Back in the studio, and man, it's tight in here. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the Alphacast podcast. And today, I thought about talking a little bit about footwear. I've only just recently tried to climb into or get to a fishing mark. And going into it, I thought about what would be the best thing to wear. And I decided to wear those ones. And there, I had them quite a few years. Mammoth, I don't know if you can see there, if that camera picks it up. So I decided to wear those ones. And the reason for it was because I wanted something tight on my foot. That's gonna keep my ankles from twisting too easily, because that's gonna be a pain being on the mark. Some places there's no phone service, and you want to be safe. So I decided to go with those ones. Now, one thing that I wanted to talk about today was studs. And I'm not sure if the camera is going to pick it up, but I've got very, very small studs. Right? I mean, as you can see, I did some work on those ones. That split rings there, because I lost some of the vibrant soles, but the studs are very small, as you can see. And the reason for that is because I figured when they're too big, you're only on the studs. So the sole itself doesn't make any contact to the surface or with the surface. And I don't like that. So for example, those ones are interchangeable soles from some different boots. And as you can see, the studs on them are protruding quite a bit. And then so when you're on the rock or something, on the surface, let's see if I can use this. Yeah, I could use this. You're just on the studs. So really, the sole itself won't make any contact. Whereas with the ones that I put on, the studs do grip on the rock, but then also the rest of the sole will make contact and give some traction. And that's why I went with small ones. Now those ones might need changing soon, but they still work really well. And I don't know what everybody else is using out there. I mean, these ones are good, right? But I just felt like, there isn't a lot of contact with the surface, and I don't know, it's a bit uncomfortable with those ones. They're good, but so yeah, that's my take on the studs. And I hope it makes sense. Now, obviously, everybody would do whatever they're more comfortable with and wherever they think is safer, just do that. Because remember, I've got 0 qualifications when it comes to fishing. 0. But there's a few things that I do, so I thought I'll bring them up. When it comes about just soles, no studs. And again, I don't know if you're going to be able to pick this up, but I really like those ones. I really like them. Those boots are, I don't even know, I don't want to talk about brands as such, because it's more about, you know, what they do, and, you know, what I think is, or for me, what I like most. But, you know, this small profile, right, it catches really good on the rocks, on anything on the rock, unless the rock is super smooth. It would just catch and you get really good traction. And the soles themselves are Vibram as well, so they have good traction. I just like this, you know, small little profile, you know, because all those creases, all those gaps catch on the rocks. And talking about that, if you've watched any of my videos, you would have seen me wearing those ones, right? And again, I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up, but you can see how similar they are. You see the same kind of thing, like small, tiny little grooves in there. Yeah. And they're very similar. Now this is probably my third or fourth pair. I really like them. The Under Armour, those ones, even though I said I'm not gonna, but you can tell, right? Under Armour Hover Phantom 2, right? Now, by now they like on Phantom 4 or something, and they obviously keep trying to make a better shoe, but they've changed the soles. So I'm keep going back and trying to find. I mean, at one point I bought 2 pairs at the same time because I like them so much. Over here they're gone, but they're still quite good. So yeah, they changed the soles because obviously they try to make a better product, which it probably is, but it doesn't work for me. So I don't mind really, like I will buy something that's come out 7 years ago if it's what I like. So yeah, third or fourth pair for sure. And I mean, obviously those ones are made, you know, for trail. So you see how big the grooves are and all that stuff. Compared to this, and on the rocks, this one rocks, pun intended. So yeah, you gotta use what is safe for where you're going. I haven't used those ones many times. I use the normal soles. To be honest, I don't like the boot itself all that much. It's big and not that comfortable, and but they're good. But anyways, so yeah, what do you think about studs? You want them to protrude quite a lot, or do you think that what I'm doing with the smaller ones, where it allows the sole itself, because when I put my body weight on it, yeah, the little studs grip onto the rock, but they obviously go in a little bit and let the rest of the sole to sit on the surface. So that way, I feel I am using the traction of the soles. Obviously, those are Vibram as well. Yeah, what's your take on it? What do you think? Let me know in the comments, right? If you haven't, go and watch the last video that I put up. What's it called? New Bass Fishing Mark. Access denied. I tried to go around and see if I can get to a spot that I want to go to. I failed, but then I kept going. It turned out to be a good day in the end. It's going to be 3 separate videos. Next one I think is coming on Monday, right? It's Thursday today. Next one is coming on Monday. And then in a week from there, I'll put a third one out. But anyways, thank you very much for watching, subscribing, commenting, all that stuff. I've been out for a cast on a podcast in this tight little studio that I've got here. See you on the next one. Stay happy.